you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the Random Andrew channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you haven't guessed, it's still crappy outside. I haven't seen the sun in probably about 2 weeks, at least direct sunlight. I'm starting to think they just wiped out our ability of sunlight. Anyhow, for today's vlog, I wanted to tackle something that I've been thinking about for a while doing a video of, and what better way than to put it out through the vlog. Today, we're going to take a look at what I consider the leading top 5 types of drones. Now, a couple of these aren't one specific type. I'll tell you a couple examples of a few of them, but we'll just get right down to it and I'll show you guys what I consider to be the top drones that came out in 2015 and kind of this year so far. Some of them were out before that, but let's get down to it. Starting with drones under $100. See, these drones, there's a reason why they're under $100, and quite often they're a good way for you to start getting into what a quadricopter will do, how it responds, what the general control layout is. But like I said, these drones are not, by any means, not built to last. Commonly, some of the things you will find is that they're made out of lightweight, not very durable plastic materials. The motors, instead of being direct drive to propeller, will be run through a gear, allowing the use of smaller motors and using less power, giving those tiny little lipo packs a little bit more life. You can find a lot of these little drones on sale for under $100 at Walmart, TSC, Canadian Tire, The Source. Like I said, these are not really drones built to last, but they can be a lot of fun, and if you baby them, they really actually can last a while. I know I've been through my fair share of them already. Selfie drones. Now, when I first seen selfie drones, I was pretty unsure of them. Already, I'm not a fan of having to use a tablet or a phone to control the device instead of having a dedicated transmitter, one that leaves room for error and interference. Tap screens aren't always 100% accurate, and quite often, like the two that I'm about to mention, they are cell phone controlled with no dedicated transmitter. You fly it through an app. So 2 examples of selfie drones would be the Dobby by ZeroTech. This thing is small. It's smaller than your standard iPhone. Literally folds up, put it in your pocket. When you want to fly, you turn on the app, you turn on the drone, it'll launch and it'll stay where you told it to go so that you can take an appropriate selfie from an aerial perspective, making thus a better photo in general. A lot of these drones come in any range from 2K to 4K resolution, so you're going to get a high definition photo. I haven't seen a lot of video feed from them, so that's kind of up in the air, no pun intended. Another good example of a selfie drone is the JJRC HB7. JJRC HB7 Elfie, E-L-F-I-E. These drones, you can find them anywhere. Just Google it, Amazon, eBay, they're out there. Just hop on Google. Google is your friend. Next up, getting into the more serious drones, and this is where my preference comes into play. Now, these next 2, number 3 and number 2, are both by DJI. DJI is, you can't beat them. They are right now the leaders in quadricopter drone technology, with the best avoidance systems, and yeah, they kind of sell themselves. Once you see the footage from them, you see what can be done with them. They're just amazing. So, number 3 is the Mavic Pro. Mavic Pro is so small, so convenient, so light. The controller itself is tiny and your phone just snaps right into it. It comes with a dedicated readout display right on the transmitter. The arms on the Mavic fold in, obviously for ease of transport, and it's got these convenient flipping propellers so that you don't have to worry about putting on and taking off a propeller every time you go out. One of the cool things, and this will say it right off the DJI website, the Mavic Pro sports 24 high-performance computing cores, all-new transmission system with a 4.3 mile, 7 kilometer range, 5 visual sensors to keep it from running into stuff, a 4K camera stabilized by a 3-axis mechanical gimbal, and that is controllable right from the transmitter. Unobstructed, free of interference with FCC compliance. So that new transmission system they're talking about is going to give you a cleaner first-person view further away than any of the drones have before. Now this will be the same on the Phantom 4. A lot of these drones do carry the same systems. They brag for their no bumps and scrapes, for all of the avoidance sensors, obstacle avoidance to keep you from running into stuff. The drone itself can fly completely autonomous, which means you lock onto a target, tell it to go, and it will follow you. Point and click, or point and fly, where you just tap anywhere on the screen, it flies out to it. And you can even do that in waypoints. The Mavic Pro is definitely in my top 3 must-have drones. Just too bad I'm not rich, or I already have one. So next on the list would be the Phantom 4 Pro, or the Advanced, really, just the Phantom 4 in general. It is like the Phantom 3 standard you see me using on my channel, but beefed up, on steroids. Visual sensors all the way around. How is it just front and bottom? It's got visual sensors for obstacle avoidance, much like the Mavic Pro. Tap to fly, precision hovering, which means it's going to stay where you leave it in the sky, even up to a certain amount of wind. My drone does that, but not as precise as they're claiming the Phantom 4 does. They've added a sport mode, so you got higher speeds, which means tracking objects at a quicker rate, being able to stick with objects. You notice I have trouble keeping up with the RC car using the Phantom 3 standard. Might not be as much of an issue with the Advanced or with the Mavic. Definitely a must-have drone on my list, but yet again, when these things cost as much as a Jeep's used car, they're hard to get your hands on, especially when you're just starting out into these hobbies. Now, the Typhoon H by Yuneec is number 1 of all on this list. It has everything I just mentioned and more. What sold me on the Typhoon H is we seen it run through an obstacle course where it was ducking, diving, weaving, just dodging all over the place to avoid the obstacles while keeping up with the person on the mountain bike it was tracking through the course. You can't get much better than that. It's also a hexacopter as opposed to a quadcopter. Now, these top 3 drones, what really makes them stand out above any of the other drones, I find personally makes the biggest difference to me, not just the 2.7K to 4K resolution, not just the programmable waypoints, the follow me modes when they decide they want to work. On the Phantom 3 standard, it's a problem. I think it's the GPS. It syncs up to, the most I think I've seen is 12 or 13 GPS satellites, which means it knows where it is. So when you tell it to stop, when you let go of all commands, combined with using your GPS positioning and a barometer internally built into the machine, it knows how high to stay off the ground, and it knows where it is, so it stays exactly where it is. I mean, we've had these things in the 50-kilometer-an-hour wind, and where it's pitching on an angle like that, fighting the wind just to hold its position. They almost fly themselves. So if you have the money to go out and get a more expensive drone right away that has the GPS feature and all these additional functions, yeah, it could be an easier flying experience for you. Just make sure you know the rules. Because once you get into the larger drones like those, more rules apply. We'll just leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed my semi-comprehensive listing of drones that I admire, that I would love to get my hands on. I would trade my Phantom 3 standard in for a Phantom 4 Advanced, probably in a heartbeat. Although I'd want to keep it so I have both for lesser or more serious jobs, training somebody to fly a drone as opposed to using the drone to film. Yeah, I could go on and on about that, but for now, we're just going to put the vlog on pause. And right about here seems like a really good spot to unpause it, doesn't it? So all those drones, I want you to make sure, if you're really considering buying something for aerial photography, even just for fun, consider your options out there. go check out the manufacturer's website and see what's available. I think I should also mention one of the best places online that I've seen so far, a lot of people buying their mini drones, their little less than $100 drones, from gearbest.com. They have such a variety on there, just go check it out. And no, this is not a paid endorsement for any of these companies in any way. This is just my personal opinion that I'm sharing through the vlog. There's a lot of drones in the vlog, so I felt this appropriate. As kind of a note on this video, because I've already sat and I just got done editing everything you've watched up until the beginning part of this segment, that's a lot of work to do. Kudos to anybody making top 10 videos out there, top 5s, anything where you see a lot of video clips and stuff coming from other people's work. That is not easy to do, to pick and choose and put it all together like that as an edit, especially with a slower computer like mine. Now, that being said, look at the result. You can actually come up with some pretty interesting, pretty informative videos with lots of visual candy, I guess you could say, lots of stuff that's visually pleasing for the mind. So yeah, if you liked the video, please make sure you give it a share. Alright? And the vlog today, yeah, well, it's that time again. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means more than you'll ever realize. Every click of the like button, every click of the subscribe, every comment and feedback I get, it means worlds to me. So make sure you guys throw some feedback down in the comment section below, even if it's just saying, hi, I have purple hair. Doesn't matter, just whatever. Stay positive, keep on smiling, and we'll see you guys in the next vlog. Vlog over.